setting new standards in podcast excellence. You have joined the WBT, fully focused on business and taxes. Here is your host, Michael Lodge.
And welcome to the WBT with Michael Lodge. I'm glad that you've joined me. I wanted to spend just a little bit of time talking about your financial statements, okay? If you are a small business, if you're filing a Schedule C, which is for business or profession, that is reported on your personal income taxes, or if you are a LLC, corporation, S-Corp, partnership, you have to produce a financial statement. And what I am seeing is a lot of people are not doing that. They're waiting until the very last minute to prepare their financial statement for their accountant. Or they're having their accountant do it at the very last minute. One of the things that I want you to focus on is income. Because when the IRS comes in to look at your financial statements or do an audit on you, the first thing that they're going to do is they want to look at your total income. And they want to know where you got that income. And does it match to the cash that is flowing through your bank statement? Because they're going to ask for all of your bank statements. So it's not just what you think is cash in your pocket that you're reporting. No, you're reporting every single transaction, making sure that every 1099 that you're getting from your clients are being reported on your income, because the IRS will want to know if you are over-reporting or under-reporting. Okay, if you're under-reporting, it could mean a lot of penalties and interest because you did not report all of your income. So don't just think it's the cash that you're getting from clients and all that stuff, but it's your credit cards. It's your checks that are coming in. It's cash that's coming in. It's everything that's It's everything that is flowing through your bank statements. And you could have several banks that you have opened up for several different things. So income is vital that you report it as it is flowing through your company. Okay? Not how you think it is, but what it is actual reporting and how it flows through your income statement into your income lines, okay? The other issue is that on your expense side, you need to really document every single expense that is going through your company. Now, here's the big deal. If you are paid all of your personal bills, I mean, if you're buying stuff through Gap and everything, that's a no-no. Okay? If you want to buy stuff for your own personal self, write yourself a check, take taxes out of it, and give it to yourself. If you just write a check to yourself to spend money, that's going to be a dividend, and it is going to be taxable to you. Okay? So the best way is for your company to set up a payroll plan for you so that it is paying you a wage and it is being reported correctly and the correct taxes are taken out. Just don't write off your credit cards, your personal credit cards, and have the company paying for that. Because if the IRS comes in and says Gap and they see Nike and they see all these other things, that's not a business expense. Okay? Membership to your gym is not a business expense. So you have to be very careful to distinguish and pull out everything that is personal and apply it correctly and be in compliance with the tax code. If you come in and the IRS comes in and audits you and they see all that stuff, here's the word that they use: disallow. Okay? It's a disallowed expense. We're not going to do it. So the other issue, and I because I just gave a lecture today to a client, when you have so many years of losses in your business, at some point in time, the Internal Revenue Service may take a look at that and say, is this really a viable business, or is it just a hobby? And they may classify your whole corporation or your whole business and classify it as a hobby, and it all gets reported onto your personal income tax return. So remember, when you open up a business and when you are creating financial statements, you want to show that you have structured your company correctly and that you are really focused on what? Making a profit. Now, of course, there's going to be up years and there's going to be down years. We all know that. But if you're consistently using your corporation as a tax write-off, it's not going to pass muster with the Internal Revenue Service. They're going to come in and they're going to say, this looks more like a hobby than it is a business. So be very careful how you're operating your business and focus on your financial statement to see how well you're doing. A lot of you just meddle around throughout the year and you don't really pay attention to how your company is doing. You're not seeing a financial statement, so you don't know how much you're spending, and you don't know how much revenue is coming in. All that you're focused on is how much cash you have in the bank. That's not how to do it. So you really need to hire an accounting firm to monitor you on a month-to-month basis so that all of your documentation is being recorded correctly, all of your expenses, all of your income, everything is being reported in compliance with Internal Revenue Code and also with generally accepted accounting principles. It's vital. Don't be lazy. Don't be cheap. Hire someone to do your accounting for you. But the most important thing is that you need to look at your income. Make sure that everything is being included in there. Don't try to hide anything, because the IRS will come and they will get you if you have underreported, because they can see all of this data in your bank statements, what's going in and what's going out. So the most important thing is to be in compliance at all times. You hate to be out of compliance, and if the IRS comes in and they find you out of compliance and you're not doing a good enough job in running your business and keeping track of your business expenses and the flows of income, it's going to make you look like you're just operating a hobby, and that you're really not trying to get your business profitable. So, I want you to understand, your financial statement is vital. And to keep your financial statement up to date is vital. It's so important to make sure that you have clean financial statements, because that is how you're going to report it on your tax return. So there needs to be GAAP accounting, and there needs to be tax accounting done on your business. And if you don't feel that you're qualified to do it, I'm telling you right now, hire a accounting firm that will help you keep all of your finances under control. It's vital. I love that word, vital. Vital is really telling you, do it right. Do it right. Financial reporting is fiscal responsibility, and we have to run our businesses fiscally correct. I also want to, because today we found out that Reverend Graham has passed away. Now, For me, it means something important, because I have followed this man ever since I was a child. Watched him on TV, listened to his sermons, read his books, talked over his philosophy in Bible classes. And he always preached that peace was more important than hate. And I think more than ever, especially today, when there is so much hate that surrounds all of us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that we have to focus on fighting this hate. Get rid of the hate, because hate gets us nowhere. So Reverend Graham really preached that. And he also preached that God loves you so very much, and he loves me so very much, and that we need to love other people. Hate only divides, but love unites us. And that's what he taught us. And so when I watched him as a kid, and I watched the music and when he had those great revival meetings in cities, and he'd have all that great music playing, it was really something to see, because he started when there was no internet. He started when there was no computers, and he used the old tent method of going into cities and countries and just preaching the gospel. So he was always an uplift to me. So today, on his day, when he passed away, I just want to be able to tell his family I'm so very grateful for his words, for his mission, and for his love of God, and to teach me that God loves me. So rest in peace, Mr. Reverend Graham. I will always miss you. Always remember you. You're part of the history of my life, and I think of many lives throughout the United States and throughout the world. So that's my podcast for today. If you have any questions, send me an email at mlodge, MLODGE, at lodge, LODGE-co.com, and I will try to answer any of your questions. So everybody go out and have a great day. We have a new meaning in life every single day. So get up and get going. This is Mike Lodge for the WBT.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.
World of Business and Taxes on WBT.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
Michael Lodge. Sponsored by Lodge & Company. www.lodge-co.com.